You work hard, you play by the rules, and yet your paycheck keeps shrinking while Washington wastes your money. If we learn nothing else from Doge, it's that. We have been watching the Trump administration find hundreds of billions of dollars in waste, fraud, and abuse with our tax dollars, and yet we're still on the hook for all of it. But what if that changed? What if you got to keep all of your income from the federal government? President Trump has a plan that's got the left terrified. Zero taxes for the middle class. We've got the deets. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So hey, it's Friday. You know what that means. At 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going live. Listen, you could be anywhere. But why would you want to be? The people in the chat are hilarious. The vibes are immaculate. And honestly, if you don't show up, your Wi-Fi might mysteriously stop working. I'm not saying I have powers, but just saying. So grab a snack, cancel your plans, unless, of course, your plans were to come here and be there. All right, now let's talk about something big. President Trump is completely flipping the tax system on its head, and the establishment is losing its ever-hating mind. Imagine not paying a single red cent in federal income tax if you make less than $150,000 a year. Look at how many people that is. Guys, that's not just a campaign promise. That's the goal. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick laid it all out. He said, I know what Trump's goal is. No tax for anybody who makes less than $150,000 a year. That's his goal. That's what I'm working for. Translation, you keep more of your own money and the left hates it. But it doesn't stop there. Lutnick floated some even bigger ideas. He said, how about no tax on tips? How about no tax on overtime? How about no tax on Social Security? How about all those things? If that's not a direct hit to the bureaucratic money grab, I don't know what is. The left is already out there in spin mode saying just 4 months ago, J.D. Vance said in an interview with NBC News that eliminating federal income taxes is not realistic. Yeah, we all agree. Trump's not talking about completely eliminating federal income taxes. They have to pay attention. They have to listen. It's just for Americans who earn under $150,000 a year. So don't let them fool you guys. They are lying as usual. The establishment wants you to believe that cutting taxes is dangerous. But think about it. Washington has spent decades telling you that your money belongs to them, that they get first dibs, that they know better how to spend your money. Trump's plan says otherwise. And don't forget, the lefties, the communists, okay, let's just call them what they are. The Democrats will come out with a sob story here and there. Children can't get a school lunch now because no income taxes and all you filthy working class people. Don't listen to it. They're going to all ask, well, how are you going to pay for that tax cut? First of all, remind them, say, nay, Trump is not doing a tax cut. He's eliminating my taxes. And here's a very simple lesson on spending taxes that you can show them. Okay, suppose you have a box and there's nothing in that box. You take out $1, you open the box, put the dollar in, you close the lid. You now have $1 in the box. Okay, so now some guy comes down the street and he's selling ice cream. You ask him, how much for the ice cream? He says $1. You go into the box, you pull the dollar out, close the box, hand the guy $1, and he gives you an ice cream cone. That's called spending. Okay, so now, different scenario. How about you never put the dollar in the box? Now, the same guy comes down the street and he's selling ice cream. You ask, how much for an ice cream? He says $1. You open the box. There isn't $1 in there, so you can't buy an ice cream. Was spending affected in any way? For you live nuts out there, the answer is no. You didn't spend anything because you didn't have anything to spend in the box. When Democrats talk about how are you going to pay for that with a tax cut or a tax elimination in this case, what they're really saying is we want to spend money on programs that help us stay in power no matter what. And we are worried that we won't be able to manipulate the American voters anymore if we don't have that money to spend. Your money. If we can't create programs to put shrimp on a treadmill to see if they are going to turn trans while doing fentanyl, well, then that's just evil. Trump should go to prison. He's a puppet of Putin. Democrats don't understand economics at any level, especially very basic levels. And if they do, then they are absolutely lying to you. Here's the thing. The money is not theirs. It's your money. These people think that your money is their money before it's even your money. How do we know that? Because they create programs for the next year to spend your money that they haven't even received yet, that you haven't even received yet. And they're going to throw out another usual argument, but the deficit, but the national debt, as if they really care. They're just using those arguments as a cudgel to attack Trump and try to stop him from allowing us to keep what we earn. Well, Lutnick had a brilliant response. Instead of squeezing Americans even more, he wants to crack down on fraudulent overseas tax schemes. Imagine that. Basically, making sure that other countries aren't robbing us blind anymore, and making sure that American corporations who want to sell to the American market but go to foreign countries to beat paying U.S. taxes, that's going to end. For example, I think all but one of the big 9 pharma companies, they up and went to Ireland because Ireland offered them a lower tax. So on Wednesday, Trump accused Ireland's tax system of luring American pharmaceutical companies, taking revenues and jobs from the U.S. because of its low corporate tax rate. He told the Irish prime minister to his face. I think most of those companies have over 3,000 employees per building. And all that revenue and all those jobs went over to kiss the Blarney Stone. Trump is going to do something about it. He's going to tell them, look, if you want to sell your product in the world's marketplace, we're going to put a 200% tariff on you. Unless you come back to the United States and we'll work something out. They won't sell Jack. Jack left town. They won't sell him. Why do the Democrats hate these ideas that Trump's coming up with? Because it means more money for Americans, less money for globalists. We learned that through Doge. They put a lot of the billions of your and my money into foreign interests. And guess what? That's not all. Trump's economic plan also includes a $5 million visa. It's a way to bring in foreign investments that actually benefit America. The other countries do it. Why not us? And the Republican-led House just pushed through a $4.5 trillion in tax cuts that cover immigration, trade, and defense. Now, here's the catch. It went to the Senate, and we thought that Chuck U. Schumer and his Democrat buddies were going to do everything they could while they panicked to try to shut this thing down. But word just went out as I'm filming this that Schumer caved and voted with the Republicans because he knew he was going to lose in the court of public opinion. So let's be real. Democrats don't believe in letting you keep your money that you, not them, earned. They believe your paycheck belongs to them, that it's their right to spend your hard-earned cash on their bloated government schemes. And that's why they'll do everything in their power to stop this plan from becoming a reality. And if you ever wonder why Trump has been relentlessly targeted, well, now you know. Trump isn't just talking about lowering taxes, guys. He's talking about dismantling the entire system that keeps the political elite rich and powerful while keeping you struggling. And that, my friends, is why they fear him. It's why they tried to kill him. At the end of the day, this isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. This is about your future, your money, your freedom. The system is rigged against you, and Trump is the only one willing to break it apart. If you're tired of watching Washington waste your paycheck, this is the plan you should be watching. All right, thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with Trump's fight to fix the economy. I'll see you in the next one.